Nell as a fitness enthusiast, a health nut, or maybe even just crazy, since she can be found running down the road in pre-dawn hours, even on weekends. But it wasn't long ago that a more accurate description would have been total freaking stress case. Please welcome Nell as she presents her speech titled Lesson Learned from a Failed Stress Test.
Got stress, anyone? Do you feel stress? Maybe this morning as you were getting ready to come here, just the act of getting up early, getting everything together, getting out the door, a little stress. If not at home, maybe it was the drive. Traffic, this lane, that lane. That's stressful, right? We encounter stress every day, it seems like, in our lives. Why? Because it is a natural byproduct of living life of change. Change in circumstance creates stress. Jim, you spoke about it in your speech. Some of us, while preparing for our speeches today, felt stress. Maybe felt a little stress as we were coming up to the lectern, preparing to give our speech. And we all want to be relieved from that feeling of, my shoulder's so stressed. Oh, I'm so stressed. Right? We don't like that feeling. And we'll do almost anything, turn to any sort of relief to just get rid of that feeling. Okay? But guess what? Just like not all change is bad, right? Some change is very positive. It's growth, it's development. Not all stress is negative. In fact, stress can be a call to action. Stress can be an invaluable ally. It can be a whisper. It can be a voice. It can be a shout. Do something. Make some change. And the longer that you ignore that whisper, that voice, that shout, do something, the louder and louder and louder it becomes. And it will become persistent until it just takes over your life. As was mentioned in my introduction, I used to be a total freaking stress case. I really was. Type A, competitive, total freaking stress case. And in 2008, not that long ago, I found myself in the doctor's office on the exam table being diagnosed with shingles. Oh. Much too young for shingles, and it was due to stress. Oh, I was so busy. I had such an important job with so much responsibility and people just counting on me. And I had so much to do, and I had no way to manage all this stress. So when I get to the doctor's office, he says to me, well, you know, this is stress-related. Why didn't you come see me sooner? And I snapped at him. See you sooner? I don't even have time for this appointment. Didn't you hear me? I've got too much to do. I'm stressed. I don't even have time to deal with this. I literally said that to my doctor. I don't have time to deal with this. So what's the workaround? Because I'm going to get back out there. I've got stuff to do. Pills, lotion, shots, bandages, whatever. Let's get on this. But you laugh, but this is what I said to my doctor. And you know what he did? He stopped writing on the charts, stopped everything he was doing, and he just stared at me. Because at that moment, he was letting me know, with his stare, you're sick. You're unhealthy. You're a mess. You're dumb. And you're rude. Because he was trying to take care of me by indicating it's stress. And all I did was dump that stress right back out. And at that point, I stopped and realized, oh, he's trying to tell me something that I need to hear. but it still hadn't gone in because the stress was just pounding away at me. And at that point, he put his hands on my shoulders and he said, "You are your own sickness. You are your own problem. Do you hear that?" And at that moment, I realized, wow, ouch, I've got to do something. And in the painful weeks that would follow, laying in bed with shingles, I had the opportunity to think about the lessons I needed to learn from failing that stress test. And I shared this lesson with you, which is that while we all know that we should eat better, get more sleep, maybe yoga, maybe some meditation, right, to relieve stress, all these things, what we really need to do to manage stress actually happens right here, right inside of our mind. We can choose our thoughts, and we can choose what we think about situations so that we don't view every situation, oh, that grocery line's faster than my grocery line. Why is that happening? Oh, why did I have to go do that? If I could have done that and that person did that, then I could have. Those aren't problems. Those aren't lions chasing us in the jungle. Those are just inconveniences. And that's what I'm talking about, using your mind. All these other techniques give you whole body health and benefits to reduce stress, but the real lesson that I pulled from failing the stress test was that I was my own problem and I could fix it first by applying the thoughts. Is this a problem or is this just an inconvenience? I perceived situations accurately and started to eliminate not the causes, but my reactions, and that was what was stressful. Remember, you're in charge of your well-being, and you're also in charge of your choices to be the solution to your stress. So as you go about out to your day today, and you're starting to feel, oh, God, I don't want to answer that phone. God, I can't believe I have to go to that meeting. Oh, what a drag. It's exhausting. Right? When you start feeling yourself going down that road, ask yourself, is it really a problem? Is it a lion chasing me through the jungle? No. It's just an inconvenience. And give yourself that space to really say, I'm important. I don't have to take on this stress. I'm going to reframe it and see the situation for what it really is. Have a healthful day.